is new hospital supporters waiting for. Doc always traveling, coming back empty-handed, leaving solid waste and public works workers stranded. Don't you think it's time we take a stand? Farmers, fishermen, all public servants, let's work together hand in hand, fight for a better Dominicans. But if you take check out of the ring, bottles in the country may start to sing. Oh, yo! Can I sing about a diplomatic passports in criminal hands before they shut me up?
No, check out now.
Oh,
don't sing that.
Can I sing how they cannot find a replacement for the head of me? They keep in the nuisance.
No, check out now.
Oh,
don't sing that.
Can I sing how people get doctorate in this country? Only a few citizens profiting from investing passport money. People suffer.
I promise you, because I've been getting so many calls that during the hour on Talk on the Block, I'll play that song again. I promise you. Too many calls coming in for this one. But I promise this big sound just launched by the Trivica Band before the news. Just a minute of that, huh?
We fat it till the morning.
Latest from the Trivica Band.
In sorrow, that's the greatest anthem and you should follow. See me, now spread out your arms, this time to let go. Party and we play, now we make it a memory. Do it like we is family, we family, no more rest. Get up every day, raving hard like we just don't care. The man in the air where I can see and everybody sing with me. If tomorrow never comes, I drink in the rum, I drink it, and having my fun.
Stick around. Talk on the Block coming up. But before that, we have the news.
Just don't give up. We just say what we want when we sing in soca.
The National Cooperative Credit Union Limited is offering cash secured loans at a very special 5.99% interest rate. Members can use savings and deposits to quickly obtain loans for any purpose. Just walk into any of NCCU's 6 branches today and apply. Set your own repayment terms and get your same day loan. Promotion ends May 31, 2017. Terms and conditions apply.
Need cash? No worries. Get a ready cash loan from Quartz today for whatever you need. Up to $6,750. No security needed. And up to 36 months to repay. Whoa. You don't have to be an existing Quartz customer to enjoy Quartz Ready Cash. Don't bother trying the rest. Come check out the best. It's quick. It's easy. It's affordable. Quartz Ready Cash. Up to $6,750 in cash. Visit a Quartz store today or call us at 448-7655 for more information. Getting cash has never been so easy. Quartz, bringing value home.
This is my life, this is my year, and I'll drink Kubuli anywhere. Chebe Sound, WID, what you doing? We heading down to the river with Kubuli in a cooler. Do you see what I see? Drinks from the freezer, and Kubuli is the winner. Dominican Brewery is the leader. My life, this is my year,
Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95. Every day, Monday to Friday, exploring the sights, sounds, happening talk on the blocks, healthy lifestyles, and culture of Dominica. Enjoy daily giveaways of valuable products and services from leading businesses on the Nature Island of the Caribbean. Stay locked and immerse yourself in the breathtaking views from above the undulating hills and valleys, and in the magnificent marine adventures beneath our Caribbean Sea. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95, only on the big station. Get a taste of the enchanting Creole and indigenous cuisine and lifestyles of the charming people of Dominica. Experience the dynamic rhythms of our culture, music, and entertainment, our vibrant, unique niche agribusiness products, our refreshing range of colorful flowers, and the fabulous foliage in our horticulture. Explore the prolific life-sustaining values of our natural foods, herbal teas, spices, and medicines. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951. Every day, Monday to Friday on Live 95. Only on the big station. Only on Q95.
There's a party. There's no such thing as a freelance.
Last week was super, this week will be exceptional. Stedham Tent in collaboration with headline sponsor DG Cell present Kaiso Fingule. This is Saturday, January 21 at the Strip in Lale Coco. 8:30 p.m. Featuring the clash of the sexes, men against women. Tasha P against Carissa, Janae against Hunter, Stingray against Checker, Nasha against Observer, Alicia against Daddy Chess, Dale against Hunter, Lady V versus DBS. Also Web, Shadow Flow, Lucas Comforter, Chris B, Jammer B, Peaky, Oldwine Jr., Omi Hila, Stefan. Also Genius, JD Hixie, Son of the Saint Intruder, Dino Bio Trendsetter. Love J this Saturday at the Strip in Lale Coco. Backed up by the Swinging Stars, MCs Powell and Lady Star. Entrance $20. Partners include Caribbean, Big Ed, Soccer, Rum Tom, like Dominican National Lotteries, Mania 7-Eleven, and Milan's Grill. Mabao, Petro Caribbean Courts, Vibes Radio, Frankfurt Sing, ACS, Q95 FM, The Signman, Zionist Visual Ads, Sky FM, DBS Radio, Mapping to KFD, and one more. Only way this time. This Saturday, January 21, at the Strip, Lale Coco, Stedham, Puerto.
Welcome to Q95's Lunchtime News Update for today, Wednesday, January 18th, 2017, brought to you through the kind compliments of Fresh Vitamins.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Designer Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Welcome back. In local news, Phase 1 of the Roseau Enhancements Project is almost complete, and Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit says he is pleased with the progress of construction. Last evening, the Prime Minister, along with members of Cabinet, visited the site, where he expressed his satisfaction with the project's timely progress. The Prime Minister says he expects the next phase to commence soon after details are finalized and a contract is signed for the resurfacing of the main streets of Roseau City. In other news, with 2 cases of malaria already recorded for the year, Jamaica's Ministry of Health says measures are being taken to curtail the spread of the disease. 1 case was confirmed by the National Public Health Laboratory on January 5th. The second, which was reported by a private laboratory on January 6th, is awaiting the results of retesting on blood samples from people coming in contact with the individual. According to Chief Medical Officer Dr. Winston De La Haye, the ministry was notified about both people, one from St. Catherine and the other from Montego Bay, who have been hospitalized. And a woman has been arrested in the southern Indian city of Bangalore for throwing acid on her ex-boyfriend. The man recently ended his relationship with the woman after 4 years. City police say it is their first case of a woman throwing acid at a man. Estimates say more than 1,000 acid attacks a year take place in India, and in almost all cases, men carry out the attacks and the women are the victims. And this concludes your lunchtime news update, brought to you compliments Fresh Vitamins. I'm Linda Martin. Do join us again at 4 for the Prime Evening News Update. Good afternoon.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Designer Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7 Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Get healthy.
109. Good afternoon. Welcome to Talk on the Block. We're going to open the lines here. So there's something on your mind, an issue that you want to bring to the fore. Feel free to call in and talk. Talk to me, but just think. Think before you speak. Let's go to the telephone. Hello, good afternoon.
My brother, blessings to you.
Yes, blessings.
Let me say blessed new I want to say birthday greetings to my brother Carlisle John Baptist. More life Carlisle and Ras Algie. I hope Ras Algie is doing good. I have him in my prayers all the time, Matt, but you know, a little while and I find him I'm a little concerned.
As you said that there, I'm getting greetings going out again to Carlisle John Baptist. Happy birthday to Carlisle John Baptist from Isa, Nairi, Desiree, Patrick John. Wishing him many more birthdays to come. You can go ahead, blessings.
Okay, blessings, sir. Matt, I love people. I love women and children in particular. Men do not get jealous. I'm a little more skeptical in my love where men are concerned. And that's not true, Matt. I'm just saying that. And I've already considered a fool, so I do not have to watch my mouth, Matt. You there with me, sir?
Follow yourself.
Matt, our women need to watch their weight, Matt. Matt, I'm downtown almost every week, at least once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. Matt, and ladies are big. And I don't know if they take it for granted now, and a little complacency kicks in, having to do with the Miss Bold and Beautiful, something like that, big, bold, and beautiful. We're dying, and that kind of weight is unhealthy. Please, ladies, I mean, all you're good looking and all of that, and Matt, to see the way they dress, that somebody not come back with titty on belly, no, man. Come back. Come on, behave.
Blessings, you're looking for some blows.
I know I will get blues, Matt. I have another issue to deal with, Matt, but I really want to sound the little alarm, Matt.
You're really concerned about your ladies?
Yes, Matt, they're good looking and all of that. You see them, they're looking sophisticated and all of that. But, Matt, they're overweight and they're obese, Matt. Come on now, man. Anyway, Matt.
At least you have the guts to say it, blessings. Some men are thinking it, but they will not say it.
They will not say it because all of a sudden there's any little thing offend people, particularly, you know, when it comes to weight and all of that, or the way you're too heavy. You're afraid to say that because somebody might just give you a body slam.
And some women are eating themselves to death, huh?
I tell you, Matt, thousands or millions of years we were eating food, but now food is eating us. You there with me, sir?
Yeah.
Food is eating us, Matt, and I'm serious, you know, because guess what? It looks, you know, the packaging and all of that, and the taste and the flavoring. Hey, Matt, it is nice. But it is killing us. It is eating us rather we eating food. Matt, let me leave that alone because I feel I'll get some blues.
I suspect my telephones are already going blessings.
Matt, you there with me, my brother?
Yes, you'll call back later.
I've been listening to DBS. I've been listening to Kyrie. Even last night, they had a rerun. The next level, it was not live, it was a rerun. Yesterday morning they had the drug awareness something. And Matt, this morning they had Philbert Aaron. Matt, where have Gabriel Christian gone to, Matt? Can somebody please tell me where is Gabriel Christian, Matt?
Gabriel Christian is in Washington.
Hey, Tristan, I thought he was in Dominica, and everybody's ignoring Gabriel Christian.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
That seems to be a poison chalice. He's not a labor, right? You know, Matt. He's labor. Dr. Para Riviere, how they call Captain Vic Riviere, Bernard Wilshire, these veterans, these are labor rights. And when you have somebody of that caliber can come out openly and burn fire on the whole, how they call it, citizenship by investment and diplomatic passports being sold, and the man articulated at nauseum the alarming situation in which we're in, Matt, particularly posing a global threat, selling diplomatics and, diplomatic passports. I glad when the brother asked you, Matt, do you know what's a diplomatic passport? And you clearly told him the level of privileges you get when you have a diplomatic passport. You're immune to many other situations ordinary people would have to go through when it comes to traveling and many other things, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother, you know, nobody is talking about Gabriel Christian. Mr. Linton, not to talk, Mr. Linton. Take a time out. You have been vindicated. If they think it's CBS and Homeland Security alone, well, guess what? The chicken has come home to roost. All you're not dealing with that one. All you're not dealing. I want to hear what all you have to say about Gabriel Christian. Matt, I'm listening. If need be, I'll call you back.
Thank you. Let's take another phone call there. Hello.
I agree with the last caller.
Blessings.
These obese people, like as the son of the saint had said, like 10 pounds in a 1 pound plastic bag. Too much obese women in the island.
Wow, a woman is supporting Blessings on that one. What is your view? 149. Hello.
Yes, Matt.
I
want to support them, but that's not my topic. I'm supporting them 100%.
It's an open line. Yes, go ahead.
Matt, I have a concern. Matt, we have opposite Bath Estate Road that is leading up to Emsall. That is not 100% already. And Matt, there is a spot I've been calling, talking about it all the time. Even on the national radio station. Dumpers and all kind of trucks, they take dirt and oil type of thing and they come right there, they dump it. It continues to come down in the Bath Estate River. Matt, last night we were there and we hear one kind of a noise. I even thought it was houses that went down in the river. Thank God it's not that. Matt, dirt, the same dirt they are dropping up there is coming down in the Bath Estate River. I'm calling on the power that be. Please take note, because Bath Estate has been, as though it is forgotten already.
Neglected.
We neglected already. So the power that be, please take note on the Bath Estate Emsall Road. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Matthias Pelte, good afternoon to you and your listeners.
My brother, how are you?
I'm blessed enough. Matt, your last caller, Matt, I want to support 110%. In that, the persons who are directly involved with the environmental issues supposed to start to pay some kind of attention to that link road that leads from UE to Emsall. Because I went there myself, so I'm talking from a position of fact. And Matt, whenever we have some heavy rains again, the effect of that dumping of dirt and debris will be seen in a very catastrophic way, either below the new bridge that they're building in town now, or by the river mouth in Roseau, by the market. Because, Matt, the amount of dirt that these guys are dumping there, and basically it is being banked up on the river end, on the river bed. And any little water rain we get, that will just go down stream. And that is a hazard, a dangerous situation, man. People are concerned about it. and the environmental health, persons who are directly involved in that department, need to pay some kind of attention, because basically they're taking the dirt all the way from the Shawford end up there and dumping it there. This dirt can be dumped in a different location, Matt. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, thank you very much. 1:17 is the afternoon time. We have an open line. This is the Talk on the Block. This is the big station Q95. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Just to support the two last callers, I am a resident in Emsol, but I'm calling on the Minister of Works to come and look at the road, because any little drizzle, people cannot walk on the road. Those of us who don't have vehicles, we have to walk in the labu. And it's really labu, Matt. You must come and see it yourself. I mean, persons having to walk is something else. You go into work, you have to take out your shoes. Probably you must have an extra shoes in your hand to cross that kind. It's not like a labu, no, plenty labu. And it is labu for a long while, about 100 feet, bringing you all the way down to UWE. So people of Emsol, let's call on the government to come and help us out. Give us our bridge back. And come and fix up the road, because it's terrible for us.
All right, I'm hoping that we'll hear soon from the PAL rep, Mr. Joshua Francis. Maybe he can give an update. I suspect he's been asking some questions about, some of the roads in that area. So we'll try our very best. Maybe tomorrow or maybe sometime later in the hour, we'll try to get an update, for the Emsol people as to what is going on with the road. The people in the valley too, very concerned about the road. They now, especially, they have to pass through Loda. They have to pass through Wharton Waven, and that is proven to be a grave concern, a big concern for the bus drivers in that area. So please, can somebody give an update as to what is really going down there with the road in the valley? Hello, talk to me. Yes?
Hello, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Yes, Matt. It's very bad in Emsol. Take a drive and you will see my boy. I have to walk. It's terrible.
So Emsol, again, people continue to pour in concerns about Emsol. I will try to get in touch with the PAL rep. Maybe, I'm just assuming now, he's been asking some questions about that and can give you an update. Hello?
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Matt, the problem, the dirt or the whatever they call it, is from the landslide or the road that collapsed in Fokani area.
Uh-huh.
But, Matt, that is not the only case. When you see the dumpers passing, Matt, they don't care if there are people, if there are children, if whatever. Matt, they're driving like they're on a race. And they're blowing their horns. If you fast asleep, you must get up. Matt, I know they have to make their money. Maybe the amount of, they are being paid by the amount of trips that they make. But they have to be careful when they're driving in Silver Lake. Because if you see any dumper knock anybody, Matt, they will not survive. So I think you need to give a shout to the dumper drivers. Thank you very much.
I'm sure they are, most of them listening. Everybody is queued in, and locked into queue in the afternoon. Hello. Dumper drivers there, be very, very careful. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Matt, I too would like to voice the opinion of Mervyn, because, Matt, it's not just Joshua that you should call on that. You should also call the MP of Roseau, because what I see, when you go up there and you look at what's happening, one of those days, all that dirt is going to fool that river, and, Roseau, the river is going to destroy Roseau, man. And, Matt, the other thing is, Matt, even while you're up there, if you go up there and have a look at what's going on, just drive up towards where the bridge used to join towards Bath Estate. Matt, look down the river. Matt, you're trying to tell me if all that money, the passport money have, they cannot build a retaining wall for these people that have their homes there, Matt. Matt, go there for yourself and look. Magwesa, man, these people don't have a heart. That is people that live in there. That is the emergency. I mean, they're not seeing...
You're saying that should be priority right now.
But of course.
All right, 1:22 is the afternoon time. More telephone calls coming in there on Talk on the Block. Hello.
It's a good thing. Praise God is one to open the topic. Matt, my pal rep, is aware of it and he don't need no pressure because the people...
We're not giving him pressure. We're asking a question. And that's been responsible telling your constituents that you are working on solving some of these problems.
Yes, well, let me talk. But the real thing is our river is being blocked. You understand? So when it backed up in the river down there, when the rain falls, it's going to block it and send it back up. You understand? So they had to do something, and I've been calling on the national radio station for ages and talking about the environment health to check that place. Right now, look at the state it is right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's 1:23 in the afternoon. We're taking more telephone calls. It's an open line. Hello.
Yeah, my brother. Greetings, man.
Uh-huh.
From the complaints of the people all over the island, man, the only solution, this whole administration needs to get out and let someone that could run the country and take care of the island, man. That's all I see right now. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Matthew Spector Jr., good afternoon.
Hey, how you doing, my brother?
I'm trying my
The
best.
dude with the attitude.
That's how they call him. You know for a fact at the moment, I am still the president of the Bafokeng Disaster Committee. I guess you know that.
Yes.
Good. I remember speaking to one of the engineers in the Ministry of Communications and Works, namely Mr. Emin Lancelot. I told him and suggested to him that I would ask him to ask the truck drivers to cease from throwing more dirt in this area. What is going to happen in the long run? You're going to have what you call soil erosion. In our own term is landslide. And it's going to block the river. It's going to cause the river to go further into Paradise Valley. That's a simple thing. I didn't also ask him to break the remnants of the bridge linking Emsall and Bafokeng. I remember telling him all these things. Fine, I don't know what they're trying to create there. But they cannot take any more dirt. What I suggest they do is to try to get another area where they can, dispose of the dirt. But in that particular area, I am again asking the authorities to cease from bringing more dirt here. Because already we spoke about a river wall, a river defense wall for Paradise Valley, and then to avoid the river from getting back or coming back into Paradise Valley. So it's not a thing that these guys don't know, but everybody seems to be doing their own thing. But I would, as the president of the Bafokeng Disaster Committee, I think it's also my responsibility to call on the authorities to ask them to cease from throwing or dumping more dirt in this area because it is adjacent to Paradise Valley, down in the valley, which is about 50 to 80 yards deep. That's all I have to say at the moment. God bless you guys. Good afternoon.
God bless you too. The dude with the attitude. Paquette 125. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Pat, about a year ago, maybe longer, there was some talk, I think even an announcement, that we were going to start a recycling program here. I think they said they were going to do a trial in Goodwill and then move it to other parts of the country. What happened to that program?
That's a big question. We'll have to find out. 126. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Matt, I would like the president of the state college to tell us when will our children get the certificate from graduation, please.
You want the president of the state college to answer that question?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Oh, I think there's a dean of students there. Maybe I could try to get him to answer that question. Are you listening, Mr. Edgar? There's a question for you here. When will the students get their certificates? 449309596, Mr. Hunter. Hello, talk to me.
Matt,
Yes.
yesterday Minister Justin Charles said that the Minister of Finance has approved $3.9 million for constituency, for work to be done in the constituencies, and all the constituencies will get their share. Each constituency will get $300,000.
Yes.
So 21 constituencies by $300,000. is 6,300,000.
You have done your maths, I can see that.
Yes, I've done my math. So from that $3.9 million there, you cannot give each constituency 300,000. We can give them $185,714.28. So she will have to clarify that because I don't know what kind of math that is. Because she was specific that it was from the 3.9 million. Each constituency going to get 300,000 each. So
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's you have seen any sharing in your constituency?
if I have...
You've seen any sharing in your constituency of that money you're talking about?
No, just yesterday she spoke about it.
All right, okay.
On DNO, it came out yesterday.
All right. We'll have to watch that one very closely. I'm going to come back and talk to Joshua Francis in a minute here. We need to find out what's going down in Emzal. A lot of complaints there. But before we talk to Joshua, let's take this phone call quickly. Hello.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, man.
Uh-huh.
Let me say happy birthday to Commissioner Baptist.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed. Matter observation, I think I'm not sure what government department that deals with noise, but an observation, there is a lot of noise disturbances especially in and around town, especially when it concerns motor vehicles.
Okay.
You would find you'd be in any building and motor vehicle park and you hear glass shot, shaking and so. I know there's a law they passed for noise amendment. So,
yes.
I think that's something we need to address. Also in villages and so you would find and bars and so have a lot of noise where I think it is affecting their neighbor or somebody else. So
I can find out, but I think that it's specific dealing with time. I think it's somewhere after 10 or 11 in the evenings. Whether, it's for the day in terms of noise, I don't think, just, off of my head there.
I think there should be some regulation in place for that because one person should not be affecting someone so much to that extent. So I think there should be some level of control when it comes to that. So I'm not sure what department deal with that, but to me that's a growing concern. I find some of the guys they add whatever to their vehicle to have it to sound that sort of way. I think we should that should be regulated.
All right, thank you. I think it's a good suggestion going forward. Thank you. I did tell you I'll try to find Mr. Joshua Francis in relation to the concerns about the roads in Emzal. Joshua Francis, good afternoon to you, sir.
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to your listeners.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. A lot of concerns, Joshua, about the roads, especially in the Emzal area there. Have you inquired about this and have people complained to you? What have you done?
Well, yes, Matt, two things. The Emzal residents have complained about the situation on the Emsall Road. Of course, that's the only road in and out of Emsall as we speak, since the bridge between the Bath Estate area and the Emsall area has been destroyed, unfortunately. The people have complained about dirt being deposited on the road as a result of trucks which move into the area to deposit dirt on the left-hand side of the road, that is the riverbank area. And since then, I have made inquiries, particularly in the Ministry of Communication and Works, and I have been asked to speak with a certain gentleman who has been unavailable. However, sometime during the course of the morning, I was given the assurance that I will be able to meet with that particular gentleman to discuss the matter and to provide some form of redress. It's a rather unfortunate situation. I heard a few of your callers did make mention of some important aspects concerning that situation. It's not just a social situation where the Emsall residents who commute on that road, they have to remove their shoes when they're passing. I mean, imagine you have to go to work in the morning or you have to take your children to school, and when you get to a certain point, shoes have to be removed. That is really, really unfortunate, and I can only hope that inconvenience will come to an end sometime during the course of the day.
But go ahead. I'll ask you the question next.
Yeah, well, I was saying on a more general level, Matt, this is a concern that the people have had. As I mentioned, this is the only road going in and out of Emsall, and the practice of depositing dirt on the riverbank in that particular area has to stop. It creates a problem, a biodiversity problem. At some point, what will happen is what is referred to as siltation, river siltation, because that dirt will eventually get into the river. It will raise the riverbed, hence making the Roseau area more vulnerable to river flood. Also, the dirt entering the river can cause pollution and can also affect the biodiversity. And that dirt eventually finds itself in the sea, hence causing more problems as a result of sedimentation. So it's not just a social problem, it will create an environmental problem. So I can only hope that that those in the ministries responsible for the environment, for planning, for physical infrastructure, pay more attention to detail, because too often we take certain things for granted until we have a serious disaster and then we react.
So you're actually looking into it?
Well, yes, definitely, Matt. We're looking into it. As I said, this is not the first time that matter has been discussed with the authorities. It's a practice that needs to stop, especially based on the fact that this is the only area to get in and out of Emsall. You know, something has to be done to make the life of the Emsall residents better.
But it doesn't appear at this time because, as you said, you know, complaints, it doesn't appear that it's a priority for the authorities.
Well, Matt, I will make it a priority. I will continue to agitate until something is done in the interest of the people of Emsall.
Joshua Francis.
I can give the people the assurance that the parliamentary representative will go out there and do his utmost to get that matter dealt with once and for all. And while I'm on that point, I've also been asking about the bridge which has to be constructed, the bridge between Bath Estate and the Emsall area. And what I have gotten from the Ministry of Communication and Works is that the plans have already been drawn, and the next step will be activated in the near future. So hopefully, let us be positive and let us hope that that particular bridge will be built.
Well, I'm saying to you now, Joshua, there are other concerns in your constituency, but we'll meet, and I hope you can come in and we can talk about these.
Well, Matt, I'll be very happy because some of my constituents are of the view that we have been subjected to political negligence perpetually over the past few years. This morning I had the opportunity to go to different parts of my constituency, namely Emsall, Jodel, Egliston, Kingshill, and the roads, Matt, are deplorable. I mean, one or two little patching is taking place here and there, but we need more than that. We need resurfacing, we need drainage. As I mentioned, we need the construction of the bridge, among several other things. I'm not even making mention of the playing fields, Matt. You know, we have a lot of concerns.
I'm just getting a complaint there from the Monbrose area. Somebody says, Matt, is it because the Prime Minister is not leaving there anymore? We need the road fix. It's very, very bad. That's where tourists visit on a daily basis.
Yes, Matt, the roads are very, very bad indeed. But I will continue to agitate, and let us hope that the roads will be addressed among several other areas in the constituency.
Thank you very much, Joshua Francis. 1:37 is the afternoon time. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back right after this.
Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95. Every day, Monday to Friday, exploring the sights, sounds, happening talk on the blocks, healthy lifestyles, and culture of Dominica. Enjoy daily giveaways of valuable products and services from leading businesses on the Nature Island of the Caribbean. Stay locked and immerse yourself in the breathtaking views from above the undulating hills and valleys, and in the magnificent marine adventures beneath our Caribbean Sea. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95, only on the big station. Get a taste of the enchanting Creole and indigenous cuisine and lifestyles of the charming people of Dominica. Experience the dynamic rhythms of our culture, music, and entertainment, our vibrant, unique niche agribusiness products, our refreshing range of colorful flowers, and the fabulous foliage in our horticulture. Explore the prolific life-sustaining values of our natural foods, herbal teas, spices, and medicines. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951.
Digicel Power always on from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. today only. Top up $10 to $100 and get double your credit. More value with Digicel. Let's take another phone call. Hello.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon.
To you, sir.
Matt, I heard the complaint about that road in Emsall area. Matt, it is already a problem because you have... whilst it was raining, all these silts that came down to the entrance of the gardens and in front of the U area is now dust, serious dust in that area. And I think the authorities maybe need to send a fire truck or something to clean there up because the amount of dust that is in that area leading to the entrance of the Baffin State Bridge there from the Emsall area, I mean, it's something needs to be done. So I heard somebody even mention about, what's its name? Monbruce. I was at Monbruce last night, and trust me, my boy, the road there, even when the Prime Minister was there, it was already bad. He left it and he built new roads where he is there now, but left these roads unattended, and right now they are in a situation where buses have to be getting serious problems there because with a little passenger car, I had problems navigating on that road last night. So all the roads need attention, Matt, and I think, and we have another problem again, Matt. Besides the roads, a garbage problem. We're talking about people have to dispose of their garbage properly, but if you give a day for people to dispose their garbage, they dispose of it that day, and then the truck doesn't come. Yesterday, I saw the truck in Kingsville actually passing rubbish straight, and it wasn't the regular garbage truck. It was a little dump truck with some plywood on the sides of it. This morning, the rubbish is still there. And for the life of me, I mean, these things need to change. You can't be taking an environmental levy and you have the environment like that. You're not putting better trucks on the road. Something needs to be done, Matt. So many things going on here, and all these millions of people making it passport money.
Somebody just said, Matt, 18 million on one bridge and 6 million for all the country.
Matt, yesterday, you should see the showmanship on the bridge yesterday with the Prime Minister and his whole cabinet. But whatever, and they're talking about fixing the second phase is fixing the roads in Roseau. The Roseau system, the whole drainage system, needs to be fixed before you resurface roads. So don't come with this story about you go with the second phase is roads as you come in and fool people. You're not fooling anybody, Mr. Skerritt. Have a good day.
Matt, good afternoon. I can tell you that the Emsall residents are in a terrible predicament because of the bridge situation. The bus drivers, yes, don't like going there. So we have some problems there. 141, hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
Yes.
Matt, when I went to church, they make me beat my chest. And you're saying, through my fault, through my most grievous fault. Matt, it's painful. Matt, within 1 year, they patching Zero Del Road 3 times. Waste of time, waste of money, waste of men. 3 times with that concrete thing. When last have we ever heard that they boil a shipment of Baba Green? When last? It's painful. Through our fault, whatever we have done wrong and whatever we have failed to do, we are saying to the government, we are sorry. Through my fault, through my most grievous fault. Thank you, Matt.
Last week was super Super this week will be exceptional. Stadium Tent in collaboration with headline sponsor DG Sub present Kaiso Fingule. This is Saturday, January 21 at the Strip in Lale Coco. 8:30 p.m. Featuring the clash of the sexes, men against women. Tasha P against Carissa, Janae against Hunter, Stingray against Checker, Nasha against Observer, Alicia against Daddy Chess, Dale against Hunter, Lady V versus DBS. Also Web, Shadow Flow, Lucas Comforter, Crispy, Jammer B, Peaky, Wine Jr., Omi, Hila, Stefan. Also Genius, JD, Hexy, Son of the Saint Intruder, Dino, be your trendsetter. Love J this Saturday at the Strip in Lale Coco. Backed up by the Swinging Stars, MCs Powell and Lady Star. Entrance $20. Partners include Karen Beer, Big Ed, Soccer, Rum, Dominic, Dominica National Lotteries, Mania 7-Eleven, and Milan's Grill. Mabao, Petro Caribbean Courts, Vibes Radio, Fight Sync, SCS, Q95 FM, The Sign Man, Zionist Visual Ads, Sky FM, TVS Radio, Mapping to K48, and one more. This Saturday, January 21, at the Strip Lale Coco, Stadium, Puerto. Have you heard the good news? Go tell your friends in Europe and Martinique that they can now come to Dominica via ART flight from Martinique on Saturdays and Mondays. Attention to noms affaires, musiciens ou vacances, vacanciers. Zone pile option présent au pays français et Europe pour la Dominique. ART also facilitates seamless connections to and from Europe via Paris on Air France. Take advantage of ART's low fares from Dominica to Martinique or Martinique to Dominica, starting at only €59 one way. Or €109 return, tax inclusive. These low fares do not include carrier luggage and is non-refundable.
It's 1:44. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
To you, sir.
Well, Matt, I don't know what is the rush about that bridge and what is the excitement about the bridge and cabinet ministers walking to go and visit and so, but I will tell them straight on the record, we do not want the Labour Party in Roseau. We are satisfied with Joseph Isaac. We are satisfied with Joshua Francis in Roseau South. We are satisfied with Daniel Luke in Roseau North. And we are satisfied with Ronald Charles in the Valley. So they know they are out of it. They can do what they want. But I don't know if it's for political reasons. Whatever the case, that will not change anything. But more importantly, Matt, that thing over that Emsal, you talk about the Emsal bypass, which is very good, they want to talk about it. But also for residents in Buffer State, and especially those of us in Paradise Valley, there is an environmental hazard, just across Emsal there. And I don't know if those guys, they do not give them a specific area for dumping the waste. And I don't know if the intention of the government is to put no extension of road there. That just cannot happen. Matt, every time the Paradise Valley residents have been threatened by that loud noise. A lot of erosion, soil going down, the loose soil going back down in the river, blocking the river going halfway. And Matt, I've always said, this thing is an environmental hazard. Once you close on the riverbed, once there is a surge in the water from the river, you will have water rising and that will flood the Bafferset area. These guys must be more concerned about the environment. So they must come and look and see. Directly dumpers do not come and dump their stuff there. That is not very good for us. It's an environmental hazard. And this government, after they kill rural Dominica, they're talking about passport. What about rural Dominica? Go and fix agriculture, and then we'll talk about revival of our economy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, man, good afternoon. Hello?
I'm here, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I heard school children say that the minister said she has $6 million to share for the constituencies, and she said it was 185,000 each instead of 300,000. But if you do the math well, they recognize Salisbury and Marigot as provinces, the heart and back of them. So if you take out these two, it will be really approximately 300,000 for the 19 other constituencies we just think they could win. But on a different note, Matt, with all the problems we have with roads and infrastructure in Dominica, people have to understand, I agree with the caller from foreign, your friend from Pont Michel, the trucker. We have to stop complaining and asking and begging the people to do things. Because everything they do so far, all the roads they build, everything they've done,
was mashed up by Erica, you know. It's like a curse. All those things are corrupt projects. And that is what is happening. And we need to look at those things. All this evil in this country, all this corruption, this is what is plaguing us. So we have to stop begging those people from doing things to us, because you see what they do. Everything is politicking. They're looking at constituencies they could win, like Roseau South, Roseau North, you know, and these places there. That's what they're doing. But like the kind of doing Wesley and Marigot and Salisbury, which they're treating as provinces, not constituencies. That's the situation.
All right, caller, thank you very much. That's your observations there. 147. Hello, talk to me. An open line.
Matt.
Yes.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners. Matt, when we were supposed to stand up as a people, as a country, and of course as a nation with the Salisbury people, we did not. You see what is happening to us? Millions and billions. Marigot cannot get a hospital. Millions and billions. The farmers are balling. Teachers are balling. Look at the condition of roads, Matt. Every driver are complaining of shocks, Matt. Public works people cannot get their money. The people Mr. Skerrit sent home for a year plus, they cannot get their money, Matt. They are owing social security. They cannot pay social security. But people selling passport left, right, and center. I am blaming the people of Dominica, because Mr. Skerrit is supposed to be the servant. We are the one hire him, not he hire us. And if he don't want to hear, he should sue.
Thank you. It's 1:49 in the afternoon. Hello.
Matt.
Me
again. I cool off a little. Matt, let us watch and see. Matt, the minister was just at my home. Mr. Chillingford was just at my home. Okay?
Okay.
They spoke to me and they tell me they're going to try and...
Mr. Chillingford was just at your house?
Yeah, they were just there. Mr. Chillingford, this is my friend Cecil Chillingford, and Minister Blanchard, they were there. Because they said, Mr. Chillingford told me he was on the other side driving, and then he met with the ministers and they were watching something else. I don't know what side, if he's in somewhere up the Silver Lake or wherever, I don't know. And he brought them, he tell them, look, he just heard a friend of him just call and talk about the EMSOL or whatever going down to Bath Estate. So she said, so he came to tell me, but after that, when he went to meet them, she asked him to take him to me, and then she explained to me, she gave me numbers that I can call if when they do what they have to do or the time they have to do what they have to do, I'm not satisfied. So she gave me numbers that I can call. They spoke with me, I'm well. You understand? So they just went up in the EMSOL side right now.
All right, thank you very much. Well, promise. Let's see what happens. 150. Hello.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing, Matt?
Good.
Matt, I've been listening to your program, Matt, and I'm really wondering, Matt, when the people of Dominica are going to really do what they have to really do to tell Mr. Skerrit or to show Mr. Skerrit that he's not in charge and it's time to get things straight, Matt. Look, I understood that Mr. Skerrit and Mr. Levi Peter is planning to go to Parliament pretty soon to enact law that would really regulate how they have meetings, etc. Matt. I mean, Matt, the people of Dominica, right now, it's time that you all decide that you're all going to shut down Dominica, because you cannot allow Roosevelt Skerrit to believe that Dominica belong to he, Levi Peter, and the rest of the Labour Party cronies, Matt. Dominica belong to all our we, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're right. All of we, including labor rights as well, Joe. It's the opposition. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted there. 151 is the afternoon time. Hello.
Already an existing public order act, Matt, for decades. But Matt, what I'm saying is promises, projections, dissipations, and amnesia kicks in. You listen to the lady with the English, the American accent saying about, they talk about a recycling plant. Isn't that what we are hearing all the time?
But I heard it started in Bath Estate, though.
That is all you hear, Matt. You hear the girl saying, promises, I can pay me school and promise, and that's all that is happening in Dominica. Promises, projections, dissipations, and then amnesia kicks in. And they come with another promise, and you forget the last promise they made. And that level of madness has to stop, Matt, and I want them, Helen Royer, Dr. Daru, and the CMO, please, we are waiting the results from the CAFA University about the swine flu. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Blessings consistent in that one there. Hello. But of course they promised. And we have not heard anything from the Ministry of Health. Hello.
Yes, my brother. I'm listening, and it's a heartbroken situation to listen to the cries of the people, you know. This is all the reason why the people and them have to take to the street. They have reasons to do that. You're going to wait till the storm comes and the water. When the water comes, the water ain't prejudice, no, my brother. Wherever it's going, the path it takes. It's going to take whatever we did. These people have to be protected, man. If the government not doing that, this is all the reason they have to go to the streets, my brother. And then everyone's going to come and support them. Damn, man. Gosh.
44930955153. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mark.
Yes, sir.
And how are you?
Okay, sir.
Well, Mr. Mark, as we all be aware, it's not today I'm telling you, that block on the block, that block need now to be functioning. And the only way it seems to me, they're waiting for the last minute because look at information that meeting me. Right now, it seems to me they don't want Dominican to have meeting. They want to pass law. Just now they will tell Dominican, I tell you to shut up, I don't want you to talk. And Dominican, I tell them they didn't burn with boots neither. Shoes, put their foot on the ground now and said enough is enough. Tired talk, let us be action now. And now is the time.
All right, thank you very much. I promised you this one again.
Oh, yo, yo.
This is the Calypso Radio. This is the talk on the block. We'll come back for a few more phone calls before the hour there, 2 o'clock.
You see, they do want me to sing. They do want me to sing what's happening in their country. Like they afraid, I open people's eyes to see. The blind, leading blind philosophy. Child abuse a concern to everybody. Violence against women, it's an atrocity. And children by adults in authority. Suicide, sudden deaths, neglect of the elderly. I come to you, help me fix what's wrong. Cause I know you are in tune with what's going on. It's affecting you and me. Holding back prosperity and they still Dubai partying like everything is nice and dandy. Oh yo! And I sing about PM, speaker of corruption, debate in the house, who carrying the demon. No check on now. Whoa! Don't sing that. Can I sing about AGTPP or president, the kind of laws they want to pass in parliament? No check on now. Whoa! Don't sing that. Who leak information from police headquarters for the partners? Wrongdoing seems like the ticket to climb up the ladder. Well, it's a good thing I will not ask you who tried to undress a young lady Amita Wozo. Oh, check on now. Whoa, don't sing that. But if I say Linton Malkase for not letting the speaker have a way, you say yes. Check, oh yes. Whoa, you can sing that. Is that you want me to sing? They do want me to sing, they do want about baby mama and millions in Panama.
Sing good afternoon to St. Martin.
Fertilizer rotting in the plant instead of making it available for the farmers. Common disease we can find. Satosha. But his new hospital supporters waiting for. Doc always traveling, coming back empty-handed, leaving solid waste and public works workers stranded. Don't you think it's time we take a stand?
Already I'm hearing that there are engineers on the Enzol Road.
All public servants.
And the fire trucks
let's work together and
on the roads there.
Fight for a better Dominicans. But if you take check out of the ring, bottles in the country.
Q9 to 5. Talk on the block.
Can I sing about a diplomatic passports in criminal hands before they shut me up? No check, no